Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, my friends, and welcome back in. Listen, I just got to nip to the kitchen and get myself my coffee and like that. So, have a listen to this tune, and I'll be back as soon as I get some life support system in me. Alrighty, alrighty. And of course, this doesn't take stones. Why would it take stones here? That would be convenient. But I see my mistake now. Of course, the way that silo works is it feeds those two bunkers in the building attached to that silo. So that's why there it's just strictly for the grains. And I've already got some barley in one bunker and some wheat in another. So it makes sense, I suppose. But either and or must needs we do something about these stones. Now, I suppose I could take them into town and have a look, see where we can sell them here, and like that. I do eventually want to put in a lime factory, a debris crusher with the ability to make lime, something like that. Pardon me. But for the now, let's just see if we can't maybe sell these buggers. Okay, stones, stones. Everybody must get stoned. Yep, yep, and yep. Good old Bobby Dylan. I don't want to work on Maggie's farm no more. Oh, am I dating myself here? Okay, now, S for stonage. Ah, you are shitting me. Oh, Lord love a duck. Okay, it says up top, like, okay, selling stones, whatever, but there is no function for this. They don't have a place on the map where I can sell me stones. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Well, more than one way to skin a. Oops, I was about to say skin a cat, but that's not good, is it, Lily? Oh no, Lily just gave me the look. No, she's no skinning cats. No, no, no. Yeah, Lily's here on my lap, helping me record. Don't you know? Okay, bear with there. We're just gonna put a selling point in here. For $1,000, it's just gonna make my life so freaking convenient. So I'm not worried about that. I'll pay the $1,000. We won't make it back in this deal here, but it will pay for itself in no time. Absolutely, positively. I can take my wool there instead of having to go into the pardon me, the market and all that kind of stuff. We can just do it all right from here. So that is convenient as all heck. And you can even see the little exclamation mark there. That's if I get wood, I can just drag my wood onto here, go to that exclamation mark there, and oh, pardon me, and we can do her up right, hey? There we go. So now, like I say, I'm not going to make millions on this, but it is going to give us something, you see? So a couple of loads of stones, and it's already paid for itself. Just by, putting some stones in there and like that and like that. I'll make my money back. Make my money back, money back, money back, yeah. Okay, can we top off? Do we needs to? Nope, they're pretty good. What we can do is I'm just, pardon me, I'm just going to top off this tanker, and we will tuck it to the side here just for ease of access. I don't want to block the roadway, as it were. Yeah, don't block the egress. Oh, I had a manager at the last place I worked, and in shipping and receiving, of course, you got all your alleyways, whatnot. Now, an egress, to the best of my knowledge, is an exit from somewhere leading, I think, to the outside. If I'm not mistaken, do correct me if I'm wrong. Look it up. I don't know. Leave a comment. I'd love, and I mean, I would love to hear from you. But I believe that's, an alleyway or whatever leading to, say, a bay door that goes outside, a fire exit. So, yeah, do not block the egress, right? Yeah. But he'd say it for every frickin' aisle or something. They'd say, oh, hey, don't block the egress, don't block the egress, no, don't block the egress. And I'm like, oh, that's not an egress. It's the end of an aisle in the center of receiving. It's not an egress. But then, it is what it is, what it is, and I shouldn't point fingers or cast stones. That's a hard one for me. That whole not being judgmental. That's something I really got to work on for my personal character and like that. My little idiosyncratic character dysfunctionality. All right, well, let's get this girl up here and tucked away and carry on with what we are doing of, eh? Yeah, I'll just back you in. Get in there. That's that ticket. Okay, now don't hit the cultivator. Oh, yeah, speaking of the cultivator, this wonderful little machine here. In my last video, I was saying about, I could lay down oilseed radish and then we could just mulch it in, and like that. And go, well, and then I started saying cultivator instead of mulcher. And I go, but I've got a cultivator. Yeah, but what I was saying is mulcher, to mulch it in. So that was my bad, my confusion. Sorry, guys. Like I do have a cultivator, but what I was meaning to talk about was a mulcher. That being said, I imagine the cultivator might work like a mulcher, dig in the oil grass and whatnot, because you're cultivating just the top level of the soil, just a shallow turnover, if you will. Now, bear with, we're just going to rent us up one of these here and go spread some lime, because, that's what we do. And you know what else we do? We take a sip of this coffee, because it smells great, laddie. You guys should have yours too by now. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, yep, and yep. That is right, some good yar. Now, we'll grab a few bags of essentials here. And we may as well go for the liftables if we're going to do that. That way, if something does happen that I've got to manually move one around, well, I can, kind of hip check it and bump it and like that and like that. But yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, some more, some nutter, some more, and like that. To-do-do. Okay, so now what we got to do is go get us our, pardon me, our lime spreader, yeah. Anyway, I'll be right back. Whoopsies. That was close. Okay, and here we are. What? Oh, no. Nigel, Oh, you silly little tea-stained crumpet, little idiot of a man. I've only gone and rented two bloody spreaders. I already had one. Oh, yeah. Okay, having a senior's moment there. At least that's what we'll blame it on, eh? Oh my gosh, by golly darn heck, gee whiz, and other such profanities. Now, let me just find it in here. We'll get rid of one of these. There we go. Okay, let's put one of you back. And like that and like that, yeah. I don't think we need two of them. I mean, I'm good, but I ain't that good. Okay, and of course I got rid of the one that's already open and closest to the bags because why not? Yeah. Huh? Okay, now get over here. Just get a little closer so we can top this up. All right, bear with for half a shake and I'll be right back. And there we go. All right, well, let's get to getting, eh? What do you say? Do, 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 do. There he is. Yeah. Pardon. Oh, gosh darn heck, pardon me. Okay, now, so we got you. You need lime and rolling. And like that and like that. How are you making out here? We're just about done in here, and once we're done, we can lime this one too. I just want to get their attention. Don't run me over. Here we are. Boy, that windscreen's going to need a little washing here pretty quick. That's something we got to get is a pressure washer. You know how I like my pressure washers. I do. It's a good thing. Okay, so leave us get in here then, and we'll start things rocking and rolling with this, and then we'll get on to the tutter. Just setting her up here. Okay, we got grass. Cool. So yeah, speaking of grass, in these two fields over this side, I'm going to do grass in both of those fields, and I might convert the wheat field over to grass as well. Now this is only going to be for a while, but I want to get ahead, pardon me, on my silage and like that, because once we turn that into total mixed rations, we can sell our excess off for a pretty good profit. I mean, we could sell the silage off. I mean, you've seen me do it in the past. If you've watched any of my other videos where silage, early game silage, I mean, it's a license to print money, you know what I'm saying? But the TMR mix, total mixed ration, if you will, that sells for a damn good price too. And as long as the few cattle that I have are, topped off and whatnot, then in a pinch I could sell that stuff off to, help make a profit, keep it in the black. Don't want to go in the red, keep it in the black. Do-do-do, do-do-do, through my nice wide garden gate. Okay, oops, are we gonna... Yeah, dang it. No, I gotta pull forward a little bit. Pull forward a little bit. Just a little bit. Any moment now. Yeah, we could... There we go, thank you. Okay, now we can drop that down. There we go. It's damn sinus this morning, eh? Don't you love listening to a guy that's got a constant head cold? Let's see, what am I doing this? 5 years now? Okay, so for 5 years, you go back to any one of my videos, and this is how I sound. Oh, coffee. Yeah, I think they might call that chronic sinusitis. I don't know. Do you think it's chronic if you've had it, your whole life? It becomes chronic at that point, doesn't it? 70-year head cold. The cold that never goes away. No, that would be something else entirely, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, so that's that one done there. Now, we just carrying on here and get things accomplished. I'm just going to pick up a few more essentials from the store, i.e. more freaking lime. Yeah, it'll be good once we get a stone crusher on the property and whatnot. We'll get like a little lime factory going. But just bear with for a second here. Come on. Oh, jeez Louise, come on now. Okay, we're just going to widen this up a bit so we can get both the bags. There we are. Come on. Oh, dag nabbit. Now I go. Okay, so now, come on. We got this. You can do it. Here, hold on. Let's just get these topped off in here. I think we're okay with it now, yeah? And a couple more. And a little bit more. And there we go. That'll do that nice now. All right, leave us get to getting, shall we? And like that. I'm just going to get a couple more. There we go. And I'm just going to top off the spreader and then take the rest home with us on the forks. That way we've got lots of lime in the spreader and we got backup for we can put at the edge of the field for where we need it. Save me having to run back into town and all that happy crappy stuff all the flipping time, yeah? Okay, bear with here, folks. Let's see if I can get this done, shall we? Have I mentioned that I like coffee? It is my life support system, I gotta tell you what. There we go. Now gently, gently. There he is. Yeah. You have a look at my character in the tractor there. I don't know if you noticed the mutton chops or not, but I thought, well, you know, seeing as how we're up in Scotland, I'd put on the attire appropriate to the geographical location. And I thought mutton chops would work good, you know. I think it. Let's see what. I'm trying to think of a word that I can use, but my brain is asleep right now. So I'm just going to quit while I'm ahead. Okay, so we Scoobied the 2 bags. There we go. Now leave us get our butt back to what we were doing. So, my friends, how are ya? I hope this finds you well. Hope you're enjoying the new year. You know, good old 2026. Because face it, 25 was interesting to say the least. Okay, now we just get up here. Try not to run anybody over. Stay on the proper side of the road, Nigel. That's something I got to keep remembering, man. Is one, there's traffic on this map, and two, I got to drive on the correct side of the road over here. Got to keep reminding myself. I've driving down the road so many times, and suddenly, like, there's a bus coming right at me. It's like, what the hell? Oh, right. I'm on the wrong side of the road. But anyway, my friends, I'm going to get that off to there, and then we shall get to getting as far as, like, the spreading off and like that. But yeah, I think we're coming along. Like I say, baby steps, you know, it is what it is, especially early game. You know, you don't have a lot of money to throw around and whatnot, so we got to kind of make it where we can. Okay, come around. Nothing coming down the highway like, you know, a Greyhound. Do they have Greyhound in Scotland? I don't imagine they do. I imagine their buses would be British, not American. Yeah, America. There's some interesting times if you like. Anyway, we ain't going there. This ain't about that. This is about this. There we go. Okay, so we're going to leave them to do that. I'm just going to nip over to the other field and see how the grass planting is coming along. Okay, just want to make sure. Here we go. Save the game. And is he on? There we are. Turn that off. Turn that off. Okay, that way he's not buying the lime as he's spreading it. So that way I'm not hemorrhaging what little money I do have. We already spent enough today, I do believe. Okay, now let's just get over here. Have a little look-see there. But as you can tell by the music, my friends, we're going to close this one down here. Like I say, I try to keep them, you know, fairly short so you don't get too bored with it. And at the same time, you know, you want to make advances, right? But yeah, so we got these 3 fields of grass now. I'll have this one behind me, this one in front, and then we got the wheat one over there. I don't know if I'll convert that or not. But for the now, we'll do a couple of 3 harvests of the grass, get my fermentation silos, you know, kind of filled up and working and going and like that. And that will get us ahead of the game and we can make some coin. But, as I say, I'm going to call this one here, my friends. So, as always, love and light, eh? Brightest blessings, my friends. Brightest blessings. Now, you know what's coming up next. Anybody that knows these videos knows what's coming up next. I need you to do me a solid. I need you to go after you watch this video and like and subscribe and share. Now, I need you to go and tell 2 people that you love them. And ask those 2 people to tell 2 people that they love them. All right? Do that for me. Okay, you go be the rock stars you already are. I will see you in the funny papers, yeah? Okay, be good to each other. Bye for now.